Can anyone tell me what they are? What it's representing? So like, yes?
What's under it?
What's under it, meaning the
Space
station. That's exactly right. Yeah, so the place names are all of the places where the space station is passing by. And have you noticed, you get to see some really interesting place names, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't that have you then think, wow, I want to go look at that place? So I created this because I was inspired by the fact that the space station passes by so frequently. And in fact, it passed by Truckee just about an hour ago, maybe a little bit less than an hour ago. I was sitting in a coffee shop down I'd driven up from Sacramento this morning. So I was in a coffee shop, and they were all wondering what I had on, because I always wear these things. So the Iss-Above that you got in the school is this thing here, and you're used to it flashing. Do you know what the blue flashes mean? It's close. Okay, so blue flashes means that it's less than 10 minutes away. No, in fact, that is wrong. Was it flashing blue a second ago, or did I just...
No.
It wasn't. Yeah, there you go. It's flashing green. It's really weird. I think I must have just got... There's a blue light over here. I looked back there and thought it was blue. So green means it's less than 1 hour away. So the first person I created this device for was actually my grandson. My grandson then was 3. He's now 6. But I did it so that he didn't need to read the screens. You know, you all have the benefit of being able to read what's up here. So you could have read a second ago that it said the space station was... That's the next visible pass. Who here has seen the space station in the sky? Wow, that's awesome! I tell you, yes, you can put your hands down. That is just incredible. And did this help you know when you needed to look out, so you could know that, hey, you can tell your mom and dad that the space station is passing by? Really awesome. So this is who's up there right now. Do you know, anyone here know the name? I'll try and stand in front of the poster of the woman who is there. And yes, lots of you. Okay, so we're going to go for you. There you go. Yes.
Peggy Whitson.
Peggy Whitson. So does anyone know just one of the many cool facts? So any cool facts about Peggy? So, and I'm going to go for you in red.
Isn't she going longer than Scott Kelly?
Good point. Yeah. So technically yes and no. So the yes is absolutely she has already gone more days in space than any other U.S. astronaut. But, okay, and it sounds like you've got something to add there. Tell me.
She's the oldest woman.
She is the oldest woman who has ever been in space. Great answers. Awesome. The other part of your the point I want to make out is that you were so almost right. So Scott Kelly has a record for a different record for number of days in space. So Peggy has the most number of days in space, of accumulated days in space across multiple missions.
This is her 4th mission, right?
So yes, so she has had 4 missions, and she overall has gone over 536 days in space. But Scott Kelly, in fact, his number of days in space is here. Total number of days in space is up here. But he did 345 days in one mission. So that was almost like you left home and you came into... So the main building is probably a little bit more like the size of the space station inside. Just imagine you left home and you had to stay inside the building and never go out to play and never go home and never go to McDonald's for almost a whole year. So that was what Scott Kelly had to do for almost a whole year, 345 days. Does anyone know why NASA wanted to have astronauts stay up there for so long? So, and you were the first hand up.
Because like they were starting to think about Mars, so they wanted to see what space did a human body, because Scott Kelly has a twin brother. They sent Scott Kelly up there for a year to see what changed to him and his twin brother.
Perfect. That was a great summary of why they did it. Yes, because NASA is looking to send astronauts to Mars. In fact, they're looking to see probably people who are your age go to Mars when you were a little bit older.
I want to go to Mars.
I don't know if you know this, but you're the right age to do really well in school, and then to do really well in college, and then to do awesomely after college, get really good at whatever it is you're interested in. Then you apply to be an astronaut, and then NASA says, wow, you are super clever, and we want you to be an astronaut. And then you will be the astronauts who will get a chance to go to Mars. So I know it's a few years off yet, but just know that that is in your future. And everyone who doesn't want to be an astronaut and travel to Mars, NASA still wants you, because in order to go to Mars, you need to have everything with you that a human being wants to do and needs to do and needs to have. So that's pretty much anything to do with living you need to take with you to go to Mars. So the result of that is NASA and other space organizations need people who know about nutrition, people who know how to create entertaining games. Can you imagine being stuck on a spaceship for 6 months there, or maybe longer there and back? You'd want to have some things to entertain yourself with. So NASA is also creating, next generation systems to really have astronauts really be occupied, so that they don't go crazy by the end of it. So I wanted to. Does everyone have you shown them some of the videos you can play out here?
Yes.
You have. Cool. So
We've seen what videos have we watched, you guys?
We haven't watched any.
Well, not on this. We've seen ones on YouTube.
We've seen.
All right. So I'm going to show you this one. So you played them out too here via the Iss-Above? Probably
No,
not.
we've
Yeah,
used
so this is a
YouTube.
Hi
feature.
there. I'd like to talk to you about something cool.
Do you know this guy?
Iss-Above. It was developed by a Planetary Society member. It's a Raspberry Pi computer that you can connect to a monitor or your television. It tracks the International Space Station in real time, shows you where it is above the Earth's surface. Furthermore, when the space station is in
I'm
daylight,
just showing off. Just
its
to let you know.
cameras are trained on the Earth and it will show up on your monitor or television. Every astronaut who's flown in orbit says how moving it is to see the Earth from this remarkable vantage point. With Iss-Above, this can be part of your life. Look, we're flying over Africa right now. In just a few minutes, it'll be in daylight, and the cameras will be on, and you'll see the Earth below. When we fly our next light sail mission, you'll be able to see it here on the same instrument. The Iss-Above will show you light sail above. It's fantastic. Check it out. It's cool.
Everyone see Bill's pin that was on his lapel? Did you see that? Anyway, he had a pin up there, and it was really a fancy P. And that stands for the Planetary Society. And Bill is the CEO of the Planetary Society, and that's based in Pasadena. So that's how I got to meet Bill, and he purchased one of my Iss-Aboves a long time ago and fell in love with it, and then just created that video for me. So thank you, Bill, for doing that. And the Planetary Society, I'll just tell you a little bit about that. It's a really cool organization that helps